Whether you're an employer or employee, in any job, communication is essential.
That's what they say, and right now the city of Sioux Falls has a way to stay engaged with all 1,300 of its employees. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Max Hofer shows us how the city is looking to improve employee communications.
After over 15 years as his time as Director of Parks and Recreation with the City of Sioux Falls, it's fair to say that Don Kearney loves his job.
I've had an opportunity to work in something that I wanted to do since I was 16 years old, and to be able to come here and do that and serve the community and provide great Parks and Rec services and facilities is just something that I love, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
And it's just as important for him to have his employees feeling that same way.
The reality is, we spend about a third of our adult lifetime at work, and so to be able to have a work group that's really engaged and enjoying being at work is really important.
As the director, he has 79 employees under his watch, and it can be challenging to engage with all of them. With over 1,300 working for the City of Sioux Falls, it can be even more difficult for Mayor Paul Tenhaken.
It's one thing to have low turnover, which is good. It's another thing to have low turnover because your employees are very engaged. They want to provide good service. They're excited to come to work on Mondays. They know they're making a difference. They feel that they're valued.
One way he's able to check in is with a survey app called Peakon. For about a year now, he's been sending it out once a month to all 12 of the local departments, seeking feedback on employee satisfaction and engagement.
It's part of my job to create a culture that says, hey, this is where you want to be. I want you engaged, and I want you to know you're doing meaningful work for the citizens of our city.
Employees of the city then submit their answers anonymously, giving scores rating how they feel in their current position. That data is then measured, highlighting specific areas that could use improvement.
We're then using that data to drive action and drive change, and that's part of the reason why culture's been a buzzword for me and within the city, why we've recently hired and will be appointing a Chief Culture Officer for the city.
Rana DeBoer will be that officer. Her job will involve working close with Tenhaken and directly with the departments to put those improvements into action.
So my job as Chief Culture Officer is to help create both not just a really good physical environment where people can do their best, but also psychologically that we feel a great sense of passion and purpose in what we do, and that just helps us shine.
And each department has their own unique needs. Another job of hers is working with department directors to give them the tools to make those changes within their own sector.
Leaders need to understand, what does that look like in my team? And what can I do as a leader to really foster that environment for my people to do their best?
We're really trying to focus on really keep doing the things that people really like, but also try to work on the things that they say, hey, we could use better equipment, or we could use more communication, or whatever it might be.
The city has already been taking steps to engage with employees.
We've increased our recognition efforts. We have a new kind of Employee of the Month, for lack of a better term, program where we're honoring people around the city. We have challenge coins that we give out to employees who go above and beyond in doing their work.
Values that he and Kearney hope can be carried on to the next generation.
One of the important things to them is culture, and how will I be part of the organization, and they really want to feel like they're part of the purpose behind the organization, and employee engagement allows them to be part of that organization in a better way than somebody that doesn't have a great culture in their organization.
With each survey, we're given a peek into the future of employee engagement for the City of Sioux Falls. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Max Hofer.
DeBoer's role as Chief Culture Officer goes into effect early next month, and if you would like a better look at Peakon, we have a link for you under the story at KELOLAND.com.